When Ernie Banks was 8 years old, he got his first baseball glove in baseball, and he was not impressed. His dad had to actually pay him nickels and dimes just so that he would go play catch with him. But that wouldn't be the only time that the future Hall of Famer got paid to play baseball. Welcome back to Learn a Hall of Famer, a series where I go over every MLB Hall of Famer in alphabetical order, giving you some of their stats and some history so we can all learn more about the greats of baseball. Today we look at Mr. Cub himself, Ernie Banks. Banks was born January 31st, 1931 in Dallas, Texas. Now, Banks' high school didn't actually have baseball, so he played softball in the summers for his church. And it was there that he was discovered by Bill Blair, who was a scout for the Kansas City Monarchs. Banks was then promised a spot on the Monarchs after impressing the likes of Cool Papa Bell. But shortly thereafter, he was drafted into the U.S. Army and served during the Korean War in Germany. And upon returning in 1953, Banks was purchased by the Chicago Cubs for $20,000. And it would be a very fruitful 17 years in Chicago for Mr. Cub. Ernie Banks played in the MLB from 1953 to 1970 for the Chicago Cubs his whole career. He bat and threw righty. He played shortstop and first base. He bat .274 for his career average, scoring 1,305 runs with 2,583 hits, driving in 1,636 RBIs while hitting 512 home runs. 67.7 WAR, .0267 WAR per game, 122 OPS plus, and a 370 advance on base average while winning 2 MVPs. Now, Banks was most well known for his incredible power, being one of the 28 members in the 500 home run club. He also hit the second most home runs by a player who predominantly played shortstop and the third most home runs in games where he played shortstop. He was a 14-time All-Star, hit over 40 home runs in 4 straight seasons, and had his number 14 retired by the Chicago Cubs. Ernie Banks was elected into the Hall of Fame in 1977, winning 83.8% of the vote on his first ballot. He passed away January 23rd, 2015 at the age of 83 in Chicago, Illinois. As always, thank you guys so much for coming to class. I've been Professor Baseball. You've been great, and I will see you next time.